Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of that very good, so entertaining and very thrilling, high-stakes episode we got in the form of the Season 3 finale of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which dropped almost a week ago. I have been very busy and didn't have time to watch it on Thursday, so I watched it earlier this weekend. Really liked it. Now I'm here to give you guys my thoughts and feelings on it. If you're not caught up on Star Trek Strange New Worlds by episode 10 of Season 3, which is the Season 3 finale, you don't want to keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers, plot details, and character stuff and all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. This episode made a lot of sense to me from an overall storytelling standpoint, mostly because they had to separate Pike from his girlfriend somehow, because his fate is sealed. Well, mostly sealed. I mean, we've seen the original series, we know what happens to him. But his fate, for the most part, as far as he's concerned, is sealed, and he can't go about said fate if he's got a significant life partner in his life. So it would make sense that she has found a newfound purpose, one outside of Starfleet, one that'll keep her quite busy as the beholder, as the guard to this world that was keeping all these ancient evil demons in check. So it would make sense that everything she went through with being infested with Gorn eggs, with the stuff with the Illyrians, and then I think that's how you say their name, and everything else that's happened to her since we've seen her, it would make sense that something far grander has taken a hold of her destiny, and now she has embraced that destiny. Even though it means saying goodbye to Pike, it makes sense that this has become her fate. This is her destiny now, to basically be this prison guard for this world, to keep the ancient evil that's been captive there all these years continue to hold it captive. It was so great. I don't know the young man's name, but the actor who played the enthusiastic ensign who took a sinister, dark turn when he was possessed by one of these evil entities. It was so great to see him return in that spooky, creepy role again, with the burnt-out eyes and the scary voice. Excellent job on the actor's part for bringing such a chilling performance to life. The character's name was Gamble, but I can't remember the actor's name, but he did a fantastic job as the villain of this episode. It was fun watching him go head-to-head with Patel and terrorizing Mbenga, and it was very satisfying to watch, to see him, get sucked back into his little prison orb thing. So that was pretty cool. I'm glad they revisited that storyline from that episode earlier this season, because that was a great episode when they find that prison planet with all the evil entities and demons held captive with it inside of it, just laying the groundwork for the Season 3 finale. So it sucks that Patel and Pike are no longer an item, but it was kind of nice, and as brief and as temporary as it was, that they both got a glimpse into what their future could have been had circumstances and fate, destiny, been very different and been very kind to both of them. We saw them have a daughter together. They grew old together. We saw them have their daughter become a young woman and introduce them to her fiance. And then we saw a dog and a couple of grandkids in the mix or something. They basically had a pretty solid life together, if fate or destiny had been kinder to them. But it was nice to get that temporary look into the life or the future they could have had during that sequence, when I was suspicious that all the knocking was just that evil demon trying to get its way into Pike's head. But at least us, the audience, and those characters got a nice, comfortable glimpse as to what life could have been for them had life turned out differently for both of them. But now the way the Season 3 ended, very opposite from the way Season 2 ended. It wasn't a massive cliffhanger. It ended rather conclusively, bringing everything together in this episode. and it left the door open for a whole new set of adventures in season 4, which hopefully we'll be getting next year at some point. So I really enjoyed this season finale a lot. I hope you guys did too. What did you think of it? Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are down below in the comments section. Please remember to keep it civil and respectful. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 is now streaming in its entirety on Paramount Plus. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. And of course, until next time, live long and prosper.